If you like today, you're going to love tomorrow. It sounds like this is going to be nastier tomorrow than today, probably.
It is going to be, yeah, because more of us will see the rain tomorrow, and it's going to be just as heavy, if not heavier in some spots. What we're watching tomorrow is an actual cold front come through. So keep in mind, we didn't have a whole lot of focus or forcing today with the rain, just some daytime heating with a ton of moisture, and that is what we ended up with these heavy downpours. Tomorrow we'll add a cold front, and that should do the trick to make for some really major rain into the afternoon. Take a look right now, not a lot left over. Certainly some spots of lighter rain where it's a little bit heavier. It's back around Collin County. You can see those couple of little spots around Blue Ridge, up around Anna. Those are moving off to the northwest. Melissa, you're getting some of that as well. So that's one of the few spots that's still dealing with heavy to moderate rain. And then right along I-20 closer to Canton, you should be getting in on this in the next 20 minutes or so. Some really heavy rain there for you. Other than that, most everyone drying out, or at least seeing the rain really dwindling. Now, the overnight period, we're not going to see a whole lot of as far as the rain is concerned. During the day tomorrow, cold front's going to be working its way through, especially the afternoon, midday and into the afternoon. Notice as it does slide off to the south, that's when you're going to start to notice these showers and storms becoming more scattered, and they're really widespread into the evening, starting to shift to the south. So our focus will be more south of I-20 late Friday night and then into the day on Saturday. That's not to say, though, that some of these could reach the Metroplex. I still think we'll have to keep an eye out. Late Friday night, early Saturday, Dallas-Fort Worth, you could see some of those showers and storms. And then again, they're pushing off with that front. Late day Saturday, we'll finally start to see some drier weather working its way in on Sunday. Look at the amounts of rain, though, we could be talking about once this is all said and done. This is tomorrow and into Saturday, widespread amounts in that blue, 1 to 2 inches. And notice again that southern half picking up maybe 3 inches in some spots, possibly a couple of spots up to 4 inches. Will not be out of the question. Cold front's going to push through by Sunday into Monday. Look what happens. We finally will start to dry out after all this rain, and we will add some sunshine with warmer temperatures as well. We'll stay in the 80s, though, with the rain, and then Monday, Tuesday, upper 80s, eventually 90s are coming back as we look ahead to the middle of next week. The view from Arlington right now, visibility is pretty good, 76. Earlier when we were seeing that rain come down, you couldn't even see AT&T Stadium, but happy to say that's not the case right now, as temperatures are in the mid to upper 70s, depending on where you are. Allen 75, Louisville 76, and Keller at 77 degrees. Look for temperatures overnight tonight. They'll fall to about 74 DFW through the day tomorrow. Not going to be quite as warm. We'll have more clouds, and the rain is really going to increase midday through the afternoon into the evening. Scattered showers and thunderstorms with some very, very heavy rain in place. Forecast for tonight will be in the 70s, tomorrow 88. Showers and storms, heavy rain, that's the focus. Localized flooding a concern both Friday and into Saturday. All right, stay with us. We've got more news after the break.